We are at the halfway point of episode 5 already. I am stunned, to be honest. This project has been going a lot quicker than I thought it was. Let us proceed with Chapter 3, Falcon Flight. Episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back. Chapter 3, Falcon Flight. Led by the evil Darth Vader, Imperial forces have overrun the rebel base on the ice planet Hoth. Having bravely stalled the enemy advance, Luke Skywalker has made his escape by X-Wing fighter. And as the last rebel transports lift off from the planet, Han Solo in the Millenium Falcon engages the Imperial ships above. Falcon, potato, potato, tomato, tomato, and any other analogy that I can't think of at the moment. Well, it looks like we're going to be flying into a full-blown armada. So as you can probably guess by the title, this is indeed a vehicle level. And you can see us getting blown to bits. But on the bright side, we finally get to pilot the Millenium Falcon! When I first played this level, my 12-year dream finally became a reality. And let me tell you, it felt good. So as you can see, there's a counter in the middle of the screen, and it indicates how many turrets that need to be destroyed. There are 4 Star Destroyers and 4 turrets apiece. You'll want to constantly have your lasers firing because TIE fighters are going to ambush you from behind. And you don't want to get too close to the turrets, otherwise they'll blow you up just like that. Don't worry too much about losing studs because there is another section in the chapter where you're going to get a lot of them. So for now, just focus on getting rid of the turrets. And I think that is the 3rd time I have gotten blown up. So let's just say that I'm not going to seek employment in the Rebel Alliance, because I would make the world's worst starfighter pilot. I guarantee you there's some footage of a no damage run on LEGO Star Wars on the internet, although I haven't seen it. I actually never thought about that. That would be pretty amazing to witness. Someone play through an entire LEGO game without getting damaged once. That definitely would be a sight to see, because I know there are no death runs of Pikmin, and I know there are no damage runs of the classic Mega Man series, which I think is an accomplishment in and of itself. Alright, so in this section of the level, there are asteroids everywhere, and those asteroids with the blue charges on them can be destroyed. And by extension, you can get studs from them, as well as hearts and proton torpedoes. However, try not to run into them, and hopefully you'll do a much better job of it than me. But yeah, getting a true Jedi in this chapter can be quite difficult because there are a ton of things that can kill you. Make sure to blow up the asteroids, as they're going to be your main source of income for this chapter. Now, unfortunately, they don't give out very many studs, but then again, the true Jedi requirement is pretty low in this chapter, as it is for all vehicle levels. And as usual, be sure and pick up any blue studs you might see. And we're just about halfway there, actually. Now, you're going to want a few proton torpedoes, because off in the distance you can see a giant asteroid with proton torpedo targets. Oh, can I get the power-up sphere? Oh, I just missed the blue shiny power-up sphere. I feel so terrible. But as a consolation prize, I did get my first mini-kit piece, which is always a positive thing. Getting blown up, however, is not positive. It stinks. There we go. And we have just crossed the halfway point. This is a relatively short level, so this shouldn't take more than 15 minutes if I'm lucky, and so far I really haven't been. Now, there are proton torpedoes hiding in the asteroids, so you've got your work cut out finding them. And I don't know if the same asteroids give out the same reward for destroying them, because the asteroids will regenerate. Asteroids do not concern me, though. And there we have it. The path is cleared, and some hearts for us just in case. Now for the second section, which is mostly the same as the first, except there are a few more asteroids to dodge. Oh, I gotta get those studs. Thank you very much. And another proton torpedo. I don't know if the studs regenerate. I know the asteroids do, but I don't know if the rewards do. Alright, in the meantime, I think the true Jedi requirement is around 30,000. I don't know for sure, but I will post it in the description as usual. Ooh! Second mini kit piece. Very, very nice. Alright. So let's go ahead and collect all of the studs. Very, very cool. Yeah, there's really not much to talk about in this level. That's the problem. And I sincerely hope that I can get the true Jedi status, because I've been getting blown up a ton. I don't know how many times I have died in this project as a whole, but I can safely say that it's been well over 100. Alright. Come on. Show me some more proton torpedoes. Well, on second thought, since I already have 3, I might as well go to the other side and get rid of some of those targets. Oh, you jerks! Stop gunning me. I hate tailgaters. 1. And after I get rid of you guys, 2. I almost forgot. Every time you destroy a target, some studs will regenerate, and it's quite a bit more than if you destroyed some asteroids. So be sure to collect the studs that are dropped from the proton torpedo targets. And now I always have to find one more, because obviously I can't carry the amount of proton torpedoes that are needed for getting rid of obstacles. I don't know why I can only hold 3. I mean, most proton torpedo targets have 4 different places you need to shoot. And I just don't know why they didn't include an extra proton torpedo. Okay, here we have a couple more proton torpedo targets. And another wall of asteroids that we need to destroy. But thankfully we can go in here. If you remember this place, it is where the space slug lives. Yeah, you remember that scene when Han and Leia are flying away from the Imperial fighters, only to fly into the space slug. And there's the true Jedi status that I was hoping for. This is, by the way, a double score zone, as you can plainly see. And it's also a place to farm proton torpedoes. And I'm just wondering if I can get a few more. There we go. And yeah, I think I was right on the money when I said 30,000 was the true Jedi requirement. So let's go ahead and get rid of 1. And let's get rid of another. Oh, that was not the smartest move on my part. Alright, so if you destroy these targets, doesn't really do anything. Then again, maybe it does. Okay, I was completely wrong on that in that regard. Unfortunately, we have to go back through the space slug. Yeah, don't you love backtracking? What's even more fun is backtracking with lag. I don't know what my problem is with this lag. It's just been really annoying me from day one. Alright, we've got 3 more proton torpedoes, so let's go ahead and fly back out. And I believe there's one more target we need to hit. Yes, indeed. Are we? Yes, we are rewarded with another mini kit piece, and we're already up to 5. I am very happy about this. And I'm even happier because now the way is cleared. And I believe this is the last section of the level. And yep, it's pretty much the exact same thing as the previous sections. Yeah, like I said earlier, not the most exciting chapter in the world, but it's a very short chapter on the bright side. And the fact that I'm getting blown up by TIE fighters doesn't exactly help matters either. Now this asteroid is rotating, so make sure you fire the torpedoes quickly before the targets disappear, and before you get blown up, obviously. All right, there's another torpedo. Man, they're being very, very generous with the proton torpedo production. And oh, geez, that looked painful. It doesn't help that the asteroids can spawn directly in front of you, causing you to run into them. I think that's a little cheap. Wait, a little cheap? No, I think it's very cheap. All right, well, that one hit. Oh, come on! That was on target, game. Don't let me down. All right, I think it's time I go back for some more. Oh, there's one. There we go. Oh, come on! Did I have to get blown up right as I was about to collect it? That's real fair game. All right, where are you? There's one, there's another, and there's number 3. Good. Now all I have to do is wait until the targets swing around. All right. Oh! Ugh. Okay, this is really frustrating me right now. I've never had this much trouble with that level. Okay, come on, come on, come on. Ugh. I'll be right back. Finally, after 3,000 tries and getting blown up about 5 times, I made it. And with that, we must evade some gunfire for a little bit longer. But that doesn't matter. We are finally done with the level. Man, I thought I'd never get past that asteroid, because I kept running into asteroids that would spawn in front of me, and my proton torpedoes kept missing. Oh, a shopping cart and some dynamite flying around. Uh-oh, but it looks like Slave 1 is in hot pursuit. And with that, we have unlocked free play and have completed the level. But more importantly, we've unlocked the Millenium Falcon. And we also somehow got 100% in True Jedi status. Collected a few more studs. And we made some pretty good progress on that mini kit. 2 more gold bricks, one for completing the level, the other for getting True Jedi status. And that is it for this chapter. So next time on Let's Play LEGO Star Wars The Complete Saga, we are going to continue our journey through The Empire Strikes Back. See you guys next time.